Hey guys, allegedly Nick here, coming at you live through the BalldoLink. This revolutionary technology from Elon Musk, OpenAI, and the Baldo will allow me to stream to you even when I'm fucked up on pure Colombian marching powder and 18-year-old scotch. They did warn me that side effects may include unintentional honesty, which is funny and weird, but I just want you all to remember, Eyes has never lied. Today we're going to talk about one of my manipulation tactics, poisoning the well. As many of you know, there's a court case coming up which has a lot of public interest. So much interest that people are filing motions to have the court proceedings filmed and live streamed in the interest of transparency. Now, I don't have an opinion on court transparency. Some people might, but not me.
Video and transparency of the courts is something I'm pretty passionate about. One, because I'm self-interested in making money off of them. Two, because it protects the people from judicial abuse or abuse by the state. And three, because it protects the citizenry from lies by people about the abuse of the state.
But I do know that the defendants have an interest in suppressing public access to the hearing and to deny you transparency in the system. And we'll go over a very particular tactic that's been employed. One way to suppress filming and access to the proceedings is to assert in your motion that your children are at risk because PDF files want to see them. Now, be careful here. You want to only allude to this group being PDF file adjacent or friendly. You can get sued if you actually accuse someone of being a PDF file. Believe me, I know.
Mondegraaff, he's on this thing where he's like emailing everybody I know now. Mondegraaff has always been into sucking little boy, which is weird, but that's his thing. Look, I'm not here to stop him. I'm just saying he should probably be shot in the fucking head. Mondegraaff, you're a fucking, everybody knows you're a clip this all you want and sue me if you want, you fucking child molesting fucking do that. How about you try that? I don't care about him.
Now, I want to go through the steps by which you might want to poison the well and construct a narrative that might convince a judge to rule in your favor. First, you have to establish that the group of people are working in concert as a monolith.
So, Josh, I found this curious. He says, we're not asking you to release it. This is funny because Kiwi Farms is not a monolith. I've said it a million times, but apparently they are now acting in concert, according to Josh.
Remember that the owner of the site this community operates on is a party adversarial to your interests. He is attempting to get the judge to allow others to film your criminal hearings and leak evidence to the public that might be damaging to your fragile, womanly ego. So what you want to do is leak DMs in which this adversarial party has ambiguously used the word we.
Okay, Josh, that's great. We, Lamau. Because when did Kiwi Farms become we? Josh? When was that? When was Kiwi Farms a we? Does anybody, I've heard Josh say a million times that Kiwi Farms is just a website that people come to. It's not a collection of people acting in concert. It's anybody goes there and just gossips, but now it's we. That's very fun to me. Like,
even if he refuses, fall into your clever trap and elaborate on the we, you can spend an inordinate amount of time focusing on this we to begin crafting the narrative that this community is a monolith and that it is unified in its intent to get access to information about your children. Once this is done, you pay a barnswalker an inordinate amount of money to spend time on digging into the user base of this community instead of your actual defense for your upcoming omnibus hearing. Because your ego and denying these people any satisfaction trumps your liberty. You intend to plead out anyway, because you're a little beta cuck bitch. Even if you didn't, you know you're unlikely to go to jail.
Many of you have heard that sentence, possibility is 25 years. It's a very unlikely outcome for someone like me, but it is a possibility, I suppose, in the grand scheme of things.
If you're lucky, you'll find some random degenerate who is a member of this community, a community that anyone can freely access and register for an account. And if you're really lucky, you will find his name amongst interested parties that requested access to your search warrant. I mean, the body cam footage of your arrest and search of your house ignore the fact that this individual has been a member of your local's community for 2 years. We wouldn't want to be a hypocrite or get caught in a false equivalence. Now, would we?
Chris says, objection, I do not consent to this super chat. Yes, you do. Or I'll force it on you. Chris says, objection, I do not consent to this super chat. Yes, you do. Or I'll force it on you.
Once this motion is filed, you then uncharacteristically begin making non-show related posts. Not replies. Posts. All day, attempting to paint this community as a group that accepts PDF files amongst them. Let's ignore the fact that your prior show in which you attempted to characterize this community as a monolith also included a rant about how much the owner hates PDF files and seems to accuse everyone he dislikes of being a PDF file.
Go through the list of people that Josh used to like and who he doesn't like now, and look at how many of them he has called a pedophile.
Now you have crafted the narrative that your detractors trying to get access to your body cam footage and criminal hearings are a bunch of PDF files, and that your children, where one has tested positive for cocaine, are at risk, and you allow all of your sycophants and baldo washers to parrot the same at absolutely no risk to you catching yet another defamation claim. And finally, as a coup de grace, you break your habit of only one show a week, if you manage that at all, to suddenly have a second show. One specifically dedicated to propagate the smear. And you do this with a guest who's not only your internet e-daddy, whose life you wish you had before you said yes to the first woman to give you the time of day. But this e-daddy has also run afoul of his own accusations of being a PDF file.
Are all these Zoomer Puritans bitching about kid drag shows similarly offended against public nudity? Are they protesting the FBI female and body inspector shirt guy at the swap meet? I hope food shortages hit this country like a ton of brick. To which Tiny Flirk replies, in which Diddler Dax defends grown men in thongs twerking for children and having them put dollar bills in their ass at a gay bar. I don't know why he became so black in that tweet, but okay. Am I missing a joke here? Is this parody help? To which he gets blocked by Dick.
And he hosts a show with another degenerate who is also an alleged PDF file. You really want to go for that brass ring when it comes to the hypocrisy of your positions. And that is how you poison the well.